Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this video, I just want to talk about basically, I know I'm making a lot of videos lately now, but that's because now all of a sudden there's a lot of Minecraft news to talk about, and this one appeared today as of this recording, August 29th, and I'm probably going to release this probably tomorrow, August 30th sometime. So, yeah, but very huge shout out to Hooray over on Twitter for sharing this and for bringing it to my attention. And apparently, Minecraft is bringing out a brand new music disc, a brand new soundtrack, and a brand new album. If you go on Spotify right now and go under Minecraft's official Spotify account and profile, you can then see that they have a upcoming album coming out on September 3rd, basically 5 days from now. And there's going to be 6 tracks from this album. This album is going to have 6 songs, 6 tracks, and I think one of these songs might be a music disc. If you don't know, September 3rd does land. Lands on a Wednesday, but I think September. I think sorry, September 2nd. I think September 2nd. This is on a Tuesday. I think September 2nd we could be seeing basically a snapshot or a pre-release that basically introduces the music disc to the game. That basically introduces the music disc and also the official soundtrack into the game itself, into the base game. Because, well, you have to remember that we did get Lava Chicken. So if we do get the music discs and if we do look at Lava Chicken, we on Java edition, Java got this in a release candidate, which was very unique because basically, really, this has never been done before, where Java got a music disc in a release candidate. It's usually in a snapshot that they introduce music discs into the game, and basically this makes a cool exception how they introduce this music disc into a release candidate, basically of a small patch, a minor patch update to fix bugs from Chase the Skies game drop, and how they introduced this in basically a release candidate. And again, they usually release music discs during the snapshot phase and all of that. And Bedrock Edition got it, I think, in the next update or so, or I think in the next update or the update after that. I can't remember when we got this because it has already been like 2 months of Lava Chicken being in the game, which I can't believe we still have this in the game to this day. But it's here to stay forever, and I don't mind. I love this. This is a great music disc in the game, and I just think, and I just want to bring it to your attention because no one else is talking about this yet, and I think I'm the first one to bring this to everyone's attention that Minecraft is officially releasing a new soundtrack, and I think this is for the Copper Age update because if you look at the image of the basically the album cover, it has Steve in a mine shaft in a cave with blue lighting, and what spawns in the caves? That's right, copper and all of that. And I think this update might be, I think this soundtrack in this album might be for the Copper Age game drop, and it might introduce a music disc. And one of these songs may be a music disc that will get added into this game drop because usually around this time is when is usually around this time of development of a update of a major update around usually around this time where they're fixing bug fixes when they have like the brand new panorama and also has like everything ready and done with the update and they're just fixing bugs. That's usually when after they add in the panorama, the next thing that usually happens is brand new music typically happens. So this is normal for a development cycle for us for Mojang. This is the exact time that they add in a music disc in the development cycle for a major game drop. because they did give us Tears from Chase the Skies, and I think we may get another one. I don't know what it could be called. Leave your best guesses down below. What you think the new music disc is called if we were to get a new music disc into the game. But I want to hear your guys' best opinions and your best thoughts. But yeah, like I just wanted to get this video out because no one from what I'm hearing on YouTube, from what I'm hearing, I haven't heard Waddles talk about it. I haven't heard Echo Soldier talk about it. I haven't heard Phoenix SC talk about it. I haven't heard Obiex Toy Cat showcase it or talk about it yet either. I haven't had I have heard Exumavoid talk about it, but he's been the only one to kind of talk about it, which is kind of weird if you think about it, because because this person found it basically very early, kind of early in the morning for me, and so that's why I'm kind of late getting to this news. But basically, he and Hare did say new remix album on the way. I love this stuff, and I do love it. And I did reply saying new music disc in 5 days, maybe in 5 days, maybe, because I do think we might get a new music disc in this Copper Age drop, because it has now been 2 months since we got Lava Chicken, and even longer since we got Tears, which is basically by Amos Roddy, and Lava Chicken again is by Hyper Potions. And basically, like, yeah, like it's been a long time since we got a music disc, and I think it's about time we get another one. I know we already have a lot of music discs now in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this will be our 22nd music disc that we get, our 22nd one, which is a lot of music discs. If you basically, that's a lot of music discs, and if you have to get in the major guesses on how you think we would get this music disc, my guess is that when you make a copper golem, of course I'm not into preview and I don't have the experimental toggle enabled, so of course it's not going to work. But just imagine if you do make a copper golem. Just imagine if you do make a copper golem, it places the new music disc automatically in the chest, in the copper chest. It automatically places the disc into the into the chest, since this music disc is most likely going to be surrounding copper and all of that, because copper is basically the main theme of this update. This fall game drop is called the Copper Age game drop, which I do love the name. It really does fit this game drop, since it is focusing so very heavily on copper and updating copper and giving it a lot more of a use. But like, I just think that would be cool if they did that. When you spawn into copper golem like this, it then places a brand new music disc automatically into the chest, and that's how you get the music disc. Actually, more I think about it, that's basically not a good way to implement it, because basically then you'll get the music disc every single time you spawn in a copper golem, and I don't think you want that to happen. So I don't actually know how we would get this music disc. Maybe it can be another music disc you can find in the trial chambers, since that is so heavily surrounding copper. Because, well, or maybe the copper golem has a chance when you kill it to drop a music disc. Now, maybe it's a pretty rare chance that it happens, so that it doesn't happen all the time. Maybe it can make a cool Easter egg or something, and maybe whenever you kill the copper golem, it drops a music disc. This is, again, just my thoughts and my predictions on how I think the music disc, if there is going to be a music disc being added to the game in this copper drop, this fall copper drop, what it could mean. But Yeah, that's just my guesses. I don't really know for sure. But leave your guesses down below on what you think and how do you think we'll get the music disc if we do get one in this update. Like, what do you think it'll be sounding like? What do you think it will be named, and how do you think we're going to get it? Like, I am just so very interested to see your guys' opinions and your guys' thoughts about this because, well, I'm quite intrigued about your guys' opinion and all of that with a possible music disc maybe coming next week on a Tuesday. Because you never know, Mojang always likes to be mysterious and always likes to be secretive and release cool, wonderful surprises for us. So that's why I am talking about this because anything can happen. Mojang has done this how many times now? Have they given us a music disc without any warning? A lot of times. A lot of times, Mojang has given us basically a music disc without us knowing, and just they shouted it out in the blue, and they don't give us any prior warning or a teaser or nothing. It's usually just introducing into the Java snapshot and Bedrock beta and preview for the week, and then basically that then just is added to the update as well. So even though I do know that did say that they're done adding features and that the update is complete, I think they are still going to add in there's still a possibility, in my opinion, of a music disc because they usually add in a music disc for every major game drop. And I think since we're getting 4 game drops per year, we're going to get one for spring, summer, fall, and winter, all 4 major seasons of the year. We're going to get a game drop, and I think maybe for each major one, we're going to get a brand new music disc. I know that does mean though we're going to get a music disc every 3 or so months now, which means I would have to hire multiple artists at the same time to like make songs for each game drop. And I guess that can get pretty expensive. But yeah, again, they are owned by the most famous and well-known gaming company in the whole entire world. Like they're as rich as Amazon is. So they have basically infinite money to go off of anyways. So I don't think it would hurt their wallet because they basically have infinite money they can use in their disposal. They have infinite money because they're making money from the marketplace. They're making money from people buying the game by billions of times. They're making money from the marketplace. Got people buying the game and stuff like that, and they're probably making billions of dollars just from that. But yeah, I just want to make a video talking about this because it's such huge news how we're going to get an album, a new Minecraft soundtrack in just 5 days. And I think in 5 days, on September 3rd, is when I think it's going to come out on every single streaming platform that streams music. So, yeah, but I just wanted to update you guys on this because this is such huge news because it's not in every drop they give us a music disc. Like they didn't give us a music disc in the spring update. They didn't give us a music disc for the spring. They didn't give us one for the winter drop for last year. The Garden Awakens game drop. They didn't give us a music disc for that one and all of that. But I think there's a possibility, I think, in my opinion, for us to get a music disc. So get your hypes up, and don't get hypes too. Don't get too excited because it may not happen. This is just speculation and just guessing, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, just my prediction. I don't want to put it out there right now that I'm only guessing. I'm only predicting on when we could be getting if we could be getting a music disc next week because there's a strong possibility that we could be getting a music disc in this update. So there's a possibility of that, but no high hopes. No, this is not confirmed. This is nothing. Mojang hasn't said anything about a music disc getting added yet. Mojang hasn't even announced this soundtrack, this album coming out on September 3rd. They haven't even announced this yet. They don't. know how Hare found it on Twitter. I don't know how he found it on, or she find. I don't know how they found it on Spotify. Like, let me check. Let me go on Spotify's. I'm opening up Spotify right now. I know you guys can't see it, but I am, and I'm going to check to see if this is actually happening because I am now curious myself to see if this is really actually happening. Yes, it is. It's actually happening. Release countdown. There's there's a release countdown, and I'm going to show you it on screen right now. That if you go to Minecraft's official Spotify page, then you will see this image. I'll have it up on screen right now for a split second, so I guess you can see it. So if you go to Minecraft's official Spotify account, you can see that there is a new soundtrack, a new album coming out, and it does have a countdown, 4 days until it comes out, September 3rd. And ooh, they added more. There's 11 tracks in this album. 11 different tracks in the album. And right now, they only say track 1 through 11. So it says track 1, track 2, track 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the name of the songs right now. And they all say by Minecraft. They don't say the artist's name or anything. So that's because I guess it's a preview. But make sure you save this. I'll have the link. I'll have a link to the Spotify album down below in the description. So make sure you click the link down below in the description so you guys can check this out yourself and actually basically check this out yourself and really get notified when it does release and go live. Because I am so excited for this when it does go live. So make sure you pre-save this so that you can listen to it right as it releases. It releases as of this recording on August 29th, 2025. It's going to be releasing in 4 hours, it's going to be releasing in 4 days, 13 hours, 11 minutes and 30 seconds. And it says releases on September 3rd, 2025. So yeah, so it is real. It is legit. You can check right now on Spotify on their. I'm gonna check right now if this is on also Amazon Music because I use Amazon Music all the time for music. So let me check that. I don't know. I think Amazon Music should do the same thing as Spotify. Have a countdown for any album releases because well really, it would really help out all of us. Yeah, nah, it's not on Amazon Music. That's sad. But I'm expecting once it does release, it will release everywhere at the same exact time. That's Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, iTunes. If people still use that, that's such an old platform. Don't know if people still use that. I leave a comment down below if you use iTunes. I'm just curious. Do you guys use iTunes? Because it's been forever since I've seen people use iTunes before. So I'm just curious. Leave a comment down below if you do use iTunes. So yeah, I know this is kind of a long video talking about this, but I just wanted to check live on video to see if it was true, and it is true. I just think it's just amazing. Again, a huge shout out to Hooray for pointing this out. I saw it, I believe, this morning, and I just had to check it out. So, please make sure you check them out in the description. I'll have a link to their Twitter account because, well, so you guys can just follow them. I recommend following them because they do a lot of Minecraft news, just like what I do. They do what I do on YouTube, but except on YouTube, they do it on Twitter or X. It'll always forever be called Twitter. You cannot make me call it X. Never. But yeah, like I'll link to both the playlist or album on Spotify. You can click to pre-save it. I'll also have a link to Haray's Twitter account so you can follow them. I also have a link to the playlist. I have a link to everything you'll need down below in the description. So make sure you check the description. If you want to pre-save the album on Spotify, you can. So make sure you pre-save it so you can listen to it right as it releases. So yeah, but that's it for me. Just wanted to make this long form video updating you guys that there is a Minecraft soundtrack and a new Minecraft album coming out. I don't know if this means there's going to be a new music disc in the game. There's a possibility. There's a possibility that one of these 11 songs could be a music disc, because if you do go to the official Minecraft Spotify page and actually go to the last album we got, which if you go to Tricky Trials, it has 12 songs. And if you don't know the 12 songs, one of them had, and you see in the album Tricky Trials, they're in the album Tricky Trials. A couple of these songs are the music discs. And the music disc I'm talking about is basically Creator, Music Box, and Precipice. These three are from the album, so there's a possibility that when the soundtracks and music from the album could be coming into the game itself and could be in a music disc, since it has happened before. So yeah, since this has happened before, there's a strong very strong possibility this could happen, because this is not the first time this has happened. Like, how many times have they taken songs from albums and from the soundtrack and actually grabbed one of the songs from the soundtrack from the album and implemented it as a music disc? Lots of times. So that's why I think it's very likely we're going to get a music disc next week on Tuesday, September 2nd, because, well, there's a strong possibility, because there's, like I said in this whole video, there's a whole album coming out this next upcoming Wednesday, September 3rd, and it's very likely we could be getting a new disc in this drop, even though we are done with adding features, and this might be the real actual final feature in the game, because they have done this before. Ever since they released Lava Chicken in a release candidate, I think that this proves that they can add a music disc in a release candidate, in a pre-release, or even in a snapshot. Any of those phases, we can see a music disc ever since Chicken got introduced. And since this got introduced in a release candidate, that means it is possible for Mojang to introduce a music disc in a release candidate or in a pre-release. So yeah, I just want to make that clear, and I just wanted to make this better video outro because my dogs were barking in the background and it was distracting, and so I'm going to make this proper outro now to the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did it, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can help to get this video out into the algorithm. Make sure you subscribe because we're getting to the final day of August, and I am sad that we weren't able to reach 500 subscribers this month, but that's okay. Maybe in September we can push to 500 still, and if we get to 500 early September, then we'll push to 600. But yeah, make sure if you are on mobile, make sure you hype my video up on mobile, because the YouTube has a new feature where you can hype a video up on mobile, and that just helps small creators basically get more noticed on the platform. And I just think that's really nice and generous of YouTube to do, because, well, small creators like me can't get all that noticed, because YouTube likes big, huge creators that upload daily and that upload regularly, that gets insane amount of views every single time they upload. And I understand why they get crazy amount of views, because the editing is crazy insane, and they are just so good at editing, whereas people like me that just don't understand how editing works and how software works, and just are not that smart in that kind of space with editing and all of that, it's hard for people like me to grow their channel with all these millions of subscribers, YouTube channels all over the place. I do crazy, insane editing and all of that. I have this insane software they use to edit, and all that. I look crazy, insane, and complicated for a person like me. So it's just a better way for people like you to support me and us small creators, because, well, smaller subscribers you have, more points per hype you'll get. And I would like to get onto the leaderboard hopefully next week. So if we can, that'd be very much appreciated. But yeah, that's gonna be enough for me for today. This is a long enough video as it already is. It's probably gonna push 30 minutes now, but I don't mind. But please make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, then please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, because you do not know. You do not know. Maybe you are not subscribed to the channel. Maybe you are not. So please check down below if you are not. It would help me out generally so very much. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. If you want more videos like this. And yeah, like I said in my last previous videos, are just a lot more Minecraft news to cover now. All in the sudden, ever since Minecraft Live is slowly approaching, I'm expecting more Minecraft news to be coming out within the next couple of weeks, with Minecraft Live coming closer and closer. So yeah, but that's only me. That's my prediction. So yeah, and I also have another video planned where I'm going to be talking about all these leaks that have been going around now, because there's a lot of leaks now that are coming out because Minecraft Live is so close now. And so make sure you watch out for that video. I'm going to try my best to get that video out by tomorrow. No promises. I am promising I'll get a video out by Monday. Monday will be a new video. This will probably be my last video until Monday. So yeah, because I'm probably going to take the rest of the today off, then record tomorrow, Sunday, and upload it on Monday, or even Sunday. So Sunday or Monday there'll be a video. Tomorrow or Monday there'll be a video, 100%. Because I'm gonna take today off, maybe tomorrow, and a little bit of tomorrow off, and so yeah. But that's it. Make sure you support me, like, commenting, subscribing. Make sure I hype my video out. So yeah, but that's it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So take care, guys. Peace.